Our story today begins at the very edge of morning, in that pale blue hour when the night has not fully gone, and the day has not fully arrived. The world is hushed, as if holding its breath in a soft, delicate pause. Mist drifts across a meadow blanketed with wildflowers, each petal tipped with tiny pearls of dew, that shimmer like forgotten stardust. And through this gentle veil of mist, walks a woman with a woven basket over her arm, the herbalist. Her steps are slow, unhurried, as though she is listening to the earth, and matching her rhythm to its quiet heartbeat. She is wrapped in a woolen shawl, the color of dried chamomile petals, soft gold, muted by time. Her hair is braided loosely down her back, strands lifting in the cool breeze like threads of silk. She comes here every dawn, not for work, not for duty, but because the morning speaks in a language that only she and the meadow remember. As she walks, she breathes in deeply, the scent of damp earth, fresh grass, and the faint sweetness of flowers still waking from sleep. Just notice that scent in your imagination. Soft, cool, comforting, like a lullaby woven from fragrance. The herbalist kneels beside a cluster of chamomile. The flowers are tiny suns, white petals, golden hearts. In old apothecary books, chamomile was called the comforter of weary minds, a plant believed to soften sorrow, ease fevers of the spirit, and bring peaceful dreams to anyone who sipped its warm infusion. She touches the blossoms gently, whispering a small blessing, the way her teacher taught her long ago. Thank you for waking with me. Her fingers move slowly, no rush, no force, so the petals never bruise. One by one, she gathers the blossoms, placing them into the basket, where they settle like tiny snowflakes. Over the meadow, a soft breeze stirs, and you can almost hear the faint rustle of grasses, moving like a calm ocean tide. Breathe with that rhythm, in and out, letting the steady flow wash over you, like warm tea pouring into a quiet cup. When her basket holds enough chamomile, she rises and walks toward a patch of lavender, growing near a fallen oak. The lavender sways gently, purple tips nodding like sleepy heads. The scent rises around her, warm, floral, calming, like a hug made of perfume. In medieval herb lore, lavender was burned in sick rooms, to cleanse the air, tucked into pillows, to soothe uneasy sleepers, and braided into garlands, to guard the home from restless spirits and wandering worry. The herbalist's hands hover over the lavender for a moment. Then she closes her eyes, letting its fragrance wrap around her, like a soft shawl of quiet peace. You can imagine that scent too, the way it settles low and warm in the chest, melting away tension that you didn't even know you were holding. She gathers a few sprigs, tying them with a delicate cord of twine. The stems click softly together, a tiny, comforting sound, like beads tapping in prayer. Her last destination is the marigold patch, bright and cheerful. The petals glow like small cups of sunlight, trapped in flower form. In old herbal manuscripts, marigold was praised for healing the skin and lifting the spirits, a golden remedy for cloudy hearts. The herbalist smiles as she bends to pick them, for marigolds always remind her that even the earliest dawn carries its own warm light. Basket full, she turns toward her cottage, on the far side of the meadow, a small home tucked beneath an elder tree, its branches heavy with dew. Inside, the cottage is dim and warm. A hearth flickers softly, its fire crackling in slow, sleepy pops, the way a fireplace murmurs when it knows the morning doesn't need loudness. She hangs her shawl beside the door and lights a beeswax candle. The flame glows golden, casting gentle shadows that sway across the walls, like dancers moving in slow motion. You may imagine the warmth of that cottage, the scent of herbs drying overhead, the soft creak of wood as the fire breathes, the way the air settles thick and comforting around the herbalist's quiet routine. She sets a clay pot over the fire and drops in the chamomile, the petals sinking with a sound, as faint as a sigh. Then the lavender, the marigold, each letting the water carry away their fragrance, turning the steam into a soft, healing cloud that drifts through the room, like a sleepy blessing. The herbalist hums as she works, a tune older than memory, a lullaby taught by the meadow itself. Her voice blends with the bubbling pot, the crackling fire, the distant birds beginning to stir outside. This is a place without hurry, without noise, without anything that demands. A place made for rest. She pours the finished tea into a wooden cup and carries it to her favorite chair, a simple seat woven from ash wood, softened with a woolen blanket. She sits, takes a slow sip, and lets the warmth melt into her, just as you can allow calm to melt into you now. Imagine holding that cup, feeling its warmth in your hands, breathing in the steam that smells of chamomile comfort, lavender ease, and golden marigold joy. The herbalist closes her eyes, and the entire meadow seems to sigh with her, a gentle exhale that moves across the world, like a promise of peace. She rests, and the morning rests with her. And you, here in this moment, may rest too. Let your breath slow, your mind soften, your heart ease. You are safe. You are warm. You are drifting deeper into quiet comfort, like the herbalist, floating within her meadow of dawn. The world outside grows softer, sleepier, more distant, until all that remains is this warmth, this stillness, this peace.